Hey.
Hi.
This is the beginning of my, what is this, book weekend?
Bookish.
Bookish weekend. Just if you're wondering a typical life in a writer, editor, reader person. Right now we are at the book launch of Anne Rose for A Excellent Chance to Fall in Love. I'm so excited. So perfect Halloween, sapphic romance. And Anne happens to be a very close friend of mine, so I'm so excited.
Da-da-da.
Yay. So
I was going to make a comment about the pun, but I was like, yeah, I make too many dad jokes. It's just, I can't.
yeah, it's a sapphic romance. You're not invited.
Fair.
I mean, you can read it. It's a cool cover too, so we will show that to you. Don't worry, we'll get to that. But this is the beginning, so this is Friday, and Saturday I have a bunch of stuff planned, and Sunday I have a bunch of stuff planned, including book club. So I just wanted to give you a taste. Book clubs, that's true. There's multiple.
Plural.
Multiple. Mm-hmm. Assuming I finish at Time of Dread, because I've got to get it done.
Uh-oh.
I know. Because otherwise I'm not going to that book club. It's virtual, it's online, and I don't want any spoilers.
Fair enough.
So, but we are here and I'm excited, and I want to go to the cafe because last time at her last launch, The Seemingly Impossible Love Life of Amanda Dean, they had a themed drink. So if they have a themed drink again, I want it.
Of course you do.
I want it. So we're going to go check that out, and you can come with us. And by the way, he's only invited today.
We'll see.
I don't know if I'm going to bring him to anything else. I mean, he is a reader. He does read.
It's true.
But
yeah, I started an audiobook.
What?
I did.
What did you start?
Dungeon Crawler Carl.
So you've already read it, now you're like, I must listen to it too.
Well, I was like, the new one's coming eventually. So why don't I go ahead and catch up while I'm mining in my important internet spaceship game.
Yeah, very important internet spaceship game.
Very important internet spaceships.
Spreadsheets in space. I mean, why not? I do it while I'm cross-stitching. I'll listen to an audiobook.
Exactly, right?
Makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Multitasking.
Indeed.
That's right. Too many hobbies, must do them all at once.
All the things.
That's right.
It's really hard to read and mine, but,
Not
listening.
really. Don't you just, set the thing to do stuff, and then you can just...
No, because I'm a try-hard. So...
You're extra, huh?
Yeah, I'm a try-hard when I mine, so I have to do a lot of moving stuff around all the time.
Everyone thinks I'm the extra one in this couple. I got news for you. It's this one. This one.
Not always extra.
I mean...
I'm just sometimes a try-hard.
He's
Very
extra.
different things.
Same thing. Awesome. All right, so let's go to Barnes because we were here a little early because that's my thing. I meant Starbucks in Barnes.
Bardbucks.
And I'm here early. Oh no, we might have to look at books while we're here. I'm on a book buying ban. It's fine. I won't buy any books. Punish me.
That's a different section.
Yeah, it's right over there. So I mean, we could just. All right. Well, you're in for a treat. I love bookish weekends, and where I'm free, not just scheduled.
Sure.
And so that's what this is, and it's going to be fun. So.
Indeed. Awesome sauce.
Awesome sauce. I don't know what else to say.
I don't think there's. I think this is. You know what you say here?
What?
Cut.
You might have to come with me all weekend. Sorry.
The story has gotten a lot more interest, I think, because it's got the Halloween aspect to it, and it has all of the, it has more tropey things than Amanda Dean did. So there's only one hearse in this book, instead of everything like that. A little fun thing. So it's been great. It's been good to see all the posts and reviews and things coming out. So I've been happy.
I love it. I am excited because I am, as a bisexual disaster myself, I love that you are writing bisexual disaster books.
Yes.
This is the second one, right? What brought Halloween? What made Halloween the thing?
Okay, so I was on my elliptical machine because that's where I live, and I was like scrolling through social, and there was, I think it was a couple years ago, and someone had posted like, don't be in the Spirit Halloween store at midnight on Halloween. And I was just like, oh my gosh, that's a story. And so of course I texted to my agent, and I was like, so I have this idea. And she's really good about like just, you know, letting me have my ideas, right? And I'm like, I know it needs a plot, but hear me out. Like, there's this girl, and it's Halloween, and she's the thing that makes the store appear and disappear. And so when the store disappears, everyone forgets her, but it's a romance. And she's like, okay, that sounds okay.
Here is part of my bookish weekend. I didn't want you to miss out. I do have to post videos on a regular basis. I try to post one every Saturday. This is my current Saturday one that I did not have time to finish editing yesterday because of the cool events you would have seen earlier. So I needed to make sure to get this done quick before I get to run away and leave the house and get some writing and reading done somewhere that is not at my darn desk. So hopefully this shall be all done soon. Just have to write an description there, and then I still have to jump in the shower. It's never ending. But I will listen to an audiobook while doing so. So let's keep the bookish stuff happening. And yeah, I don't know what that was. It's called exhaustion. Editing a 40-minute video took me 2.5 hours. I don't know what to say. It is what it is. I'm sure there's a faster way. I just don't know what it is. It's hot in the car, so I'm gonna make this quick. I'm finally ready. Got the video up. It's really fun. I can't wait to read all of those books. I would like to read all of them, especially the one I just bought yesterday when I said I wasn't gonna buy any. Look, man, okay, it's a book weekend. Book buying is gonna happen, which of course means I'm breaking my book buying ban, so I will get punished on my. It's fine. But if I've already broken the ban, I might. Never mind. We're not gonna think about that, because what we need to do is go finish my short story and make a large dent in A Time of Dread. So I'm heading off to Common Bond, which is one of my favorite restaurants to sit, have brunch at. And if one of my favorite writing partners was still local, we would share mimosas. So I'm not going to be drinking alone, but it would have been so fun if she was there, because we totally would have got a carafe or two and had a good time. It helps the writing, I swear. I'm not sure if it does. It certainly relaxes us some though, so that's nice. But yeah, so I need to get that short story done, because I've got to go back and hit my book 4 next week during writing sprints in the morning. That is definitely something I must tackle. So welcome to day 2, midday of this special bookish weekend. All kinds of books in all forms, even not done written yet. That's good grammar, I swear. All right, I'm starving. I need to go eat. but I needed to change locations from inside to outside because it's very cold in there. I got to about 180 pages in my book, Time of Dread by John Gwynne. There's no way I'm gonna have this done by tomorrow, book club. I'm gonna try, but I've got a lot of stuff to do. Except that one of the things that I need to do is write my short story. It's part of the reason why I came out here, right? Well, my computer is telling me that there is no battery, even though I just turned the thing on and it was at full charge when I unplugged it. So I'm not sure how successful this is going to be. It's time for a new computer, but I don't have an extra $2,500. Anyone else have a spare MacBook Pro you don't want anymore? One whose battery actually works? That'd be great. Let me know. Meanwhile, I'm gonna have to solve this problem. I might have to go back inside. Look, familiar background. I have made it back home. I wrote like 2,500 words, but a lot of those was like world building. That's why I think the story was not going so well, because I needed a lot more world building. So I made sure to get that done. And now that I understand exactly how the world works, it's significantly easier for me when I was forming the story. But then I got stuck again. So I got the beginning down, I got to the end of the first act, and with the second act, I was like, I don't know if that's gonna work. And I could not concentrate anymore. So I got back in the car, drove around for a minute, figured that part out, then decided I didn't want to stay at a restaurant anymore. So instead, I picked up my family, we went and had wings, and they were very delicious. And now I'm home again. So I think I will at least write down that idea so I don't lose it and have to come up with another one tomorrow, because that is what happens. So I want to get that done tonight, and then I'm going to read more of A Time of Dread. Again, there's no way I'm going to get it done, but I at least want to make a dent in it. But that's about it for tonight. So nothing else to film. It's pretty boring. That's the secret to this life, actually. Most of it looks glamorous, but it's pretty boring. Okay, it doesn't look glamorous. Looks relaxing. But most of the time, it's just like, how am I going to get all this done? Oh, and now Benny wants to play. Hi, Benny. You say hi? Benny, say hi. Benny. You can see all my books on the floor. Hi. Hi. Good boy, Benny. You say hi? Benny, say hi. Oh, what's that? What's that? What's that? What is that, Benny? What is he? What is he? Gotta love him. All right. We will continue this in the morning. This bookish weekend
just not over. Even though Benny says, stop working, Grandma, and come play with me. I might have to go play with him first. This is where I get to thank the book club gods, because part of my weekend was to go to this book club, which is amazing if you want to do your catch-up book club here with Becca and the Books. Very excited. This is why I've been reading this John Malice, one of my favorite series of all time now. And it's supposed to be today, as part of my bookish weekend, that we have this, which is before my in real life book club, except I am not even halfway done with A Time of Dread. And I was like, the fun part of the book club is you get to talk spoilers. You don't get to do that like when I'm reviewing them or doing any of those things. And I was like, but there's no way I'm gonna have this done in time. I'm trying so hard. What time is it, 11? Yeah, it's about 11 right now, but I've done dishes and I've, cleaned and litter boxes and showered and so many other things. I haven't had time to read anything except my audiobook while I've been cleaning. So this makes me so happy, and I wish I'd actually looked at it earlier so I would not have been panicking today. But you know what? This is good karma. I shall take this with me. And now I can run around and do some of the other things, because I still need to finish that outline for my short story. So I shall catch you wherever I land my feet for that adventure. So part of running a publishing company is making sure you keep the indie bookstores where your books are stocked. So today at Book Club is one of those amazing indie bookstores, Copperfield's Books. If you're in the Spring, Texas area, you definitely need to go, or anywhere in the Houston area, go visit them. They're incredible. Love the book club. And let's see, what did we read this month? We read The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. And if you're watching this, you've missed that one, so sorry. But next month, we're reading our first classic, which is Something Wicked This Way Comes by Ray Bradbury. So a nice short one, but a classic. So it's got its own challenges. So very excited about that. I have not read Ray Bradbury in decades, so it'll be really cool to grab another one. But the books that they're out of is Root and Bone and Corruption of Fate, which is the third one in the Brad I.E. Pledge series. So they're in these books somewhere, or these books. They're in these boxes somewhere. I'm gonna have to find them. So hold on, let's see. Found one. These are the packs of the ones we took to a show. So I have one, but I should have some extra here somewhere. If not, it's time to order more. I didn't look at my inventory. I have to order more for Multiverse in October, which I have to do this week. So I will look at the inventory then. But for now, I'm just like, I need to get some to the indie bookstore. Aha. Found him. All right, so I'm gonna bring them 3 of those. How come both books I needed are on the bottom? And I'll bring them 5 of this one. So we shall be restocking the bookstore with these 2 books. Very excited. Book 1 and a book 3. Which shows you how much 1 and 2 have sold of this one. All right. I'll catch you on the next adventure. Okay. Hear me out. I've already broken my book buying ban. So since I've already broken it, I might as well
you know, break it a little more. This is on my way to book club, so I didn't go out of my way for it or anything. All right, well, I guess that's the part of having 373 physical books I haven't read yet. They didn't have anything that I wanted to read or didn't already own that I wanted to read. So, wah wah. There are a few books in my old life when I was really buying that I would have got a few, but again, when you have 373, I'm a little pickier about what it is I'm picking up, right? So, not this time. All right, I'm assuming you can see me now. I have made it home after book club. I did not record because I didn't want to put everyone's face on there who did not agree to be on our fabulous channel, but the Invisible Life of Addie LaRue was a huge success. And next month we're reading Something Wicked This Way Comes by Ray Bradbury. But now I am home and I have more book stuff to do because I need to read Tea Leaf's story, who is one of our morning time pirates because we steal away time to do our own projects every weekday morning. And we are trying to do a short story to submit to the Western Colorado Publishing master's program that I have graduated from. And every year they do an anthology, which we did with my year as well. Movies, Monsters, and Mayhem. It's really cool. You should check it out. And so she sent the story to us. She's the first person to get it done. So proud of her. And the same one I've been working on for this blog, as in I've been working on my story for it. And I haven't read it yet, and I want to make sure to get it to her. So that is what I will be doing now. Well, you've made it an entire weekend with me doing all these bookish things. I did finish that short story and sent it off to Tea Leaf. So hopefully my edits are helpful for her. So exciting. I do have a couple more things I need to package up, but it's getting pretty dark out at the end of Sunday night now. And so I'm just going to go package those up. But I have some ad copy stuff, some marketing things, and bookmarks to send off to Greg Little because he has a book signing at one of his local Barnes & Nobles coming up. So that way he'll be able to give his readers bookmarks and, cool things like that. So I'm going to package that stuff up. And I do have Last Night at the Jolly Chicken ready for Christina because she won for our book club. And if you want to win next time, make sure to come join our Shore Leave book club. We are reading Blow Out the Candle When You Leave, book 2 in the Misplaced Mercenary series. So those things I need to pack up and get those out because they need to go out first thing tomorrow morning. Otherwise, I am done for the weekend. I think I'm just going to read some more, relax, and tomorrow, bright and early, we will be back to writing sprints. But I do have a confession to make. I broke my book buying ban because it was Anne's launch, right? So she had an excellent chance to fall in love. And obviously, I was going to get a copy. I was going to get one no matter what. And this one, I would even say is legal. Doesn't matter that I have a book buying ban on it. We're good to go. I'm supporting my friend and getting an awesome book at the same time. Look at that. What a perfect fall romance. Very excited about it. So it is about the main character whose name I don't remember right now. Pepper. How can I forget that? Pepper is cursed to live in a Halloween store, which also means she only exists when the store is there. And anytime anyone leaves, like after that season, starting the next season, no one remembers her. So it's been a few years. And look, she's going to find a love. But how do you keep this love when no one can remember you? And you're stuck in a Halloween store. I'm fascinated. I can't wait. So I'm excited to read this. I would not punish myself for buying that. Nope. But I kind of also bought, Slow AF Run Club. So I'm like, can I excuse that? It's good for me. And if you watched my video from last week with my new, repurposing the pop sugar thing, I have to read it. And I was like, no, I think I officially have to count that as breaking my book buying ban because I did not need this. I'm not even going to read it right now. So because I broke it anyways, when I went to the book club today, I kind of bought some more books. One of them, again, legal, because I'm allowed to buy the book club book, which is this one, Something Wicked This Way Comes by Ray Bradbury. I have not read this one, and I haven't read anything by Ray Bradbury in decades. So it will be really cool to see now with my, older brain and the different things I've read and a modern look at things, what I think of it. So very excited about this one. That one is legal. I bought a few others. I've never read Lonesome Dove by Larry McMurtry. By Larry McMurtry. And Jessica Rainey was there, right? She wrote Root and Bone. You saw that book earlier. She helped found the book club. And I was like, I saw this book. I've been wanting to read this book. It's on my want to read list. I mean, should I? She's like, that's like one of my favorite books of all time. And I was like, oh, well, I guess I need to get it then. And so I did. And it's historical fiction. And apparently it talks about everything that ever happened in history. What is it with me and big books? But I do like them. I cannot lie. So, in tiny writing too. Woo-wee. But I have it. I should read. I mean, it won a Pulitzer Prize. So, it must have good meaning in it. Yes. Also bought Theft by Abdulrazak Gurna. This is about 3 young people in Tanzania at the turn of this century, the 21st century, just when like tourism and tech jobs and all that kind of stuff are coming to Tanzania. And 3 different people who approach it differently. Looking forward to that one. I don't think I've read any books from Tanzania. And that is really what attracted me more than anything, I must say. Also, not as thick as The Entire World. Look, I complain, but I'm really not upset. I like thick books. I also got Skyward by Brandon Sanderson because this is his sci-fi series. And I've only read Mistborn. I really like Mistborn. This is YA sci-fi, and it seems a little more approachable, and I kind of want to do it. It's about Spensa, who wants to be a pilot. It's almost like this whole world is built on war. And so she really wants to be a pilot. But her dad was a pilot, and her dad abandoned his duty. So, of course, looks bad on the whole family, and she's having a hard time getting into pilot school. I know nothing else about this except that I've seen person after person after person reading it and really, really, really enjoying it. Not just this book, but the series. So I need more sci-fi in my life anyways. So I figured this is a good way to go about it. I mean, look, I'd already gone that far. So I also picked up The Magician of Tiger Castle by Louis Sachar. I've been fascinated by this one because at the Penguin Random House panel at DragonCon, this author was not there, but the editor that was there talking about the books, she said that he was going to write a middle grade. That was the plan. He was going to write a middle grade about a princess who didn't want to marry the prince. That's what he was writing about. However, her mentor magician dude who's supposed to convince her, who they're kind of like friends. She's like his only ally kind of thing. But the king has tasked this magician with convincing her that she really needs to go through with this marriage to this horrible prince to save her country. And he said when he was writing it, or he said, while he was writing it, that the magician kind of took over the story. And he was like, well, no 6th grader wants to read all about a middle-aged magician, so it's not middle grade anymore. But the voice still sounds incredible, and I'm excited. So it feels like a fairy tale to me. And how many fairy tales do we have where the magician is the main character? So I'm excited. And I saw it, and I was buying books anyways, so I bought it. And this is Emergency Contact by Mary H.K. Choi. This one is one girl is trying to escape everything, and she goes to college. And Penny, yes, and so she goes to college somewhere else, Austin, Texas. And then Sam also is in Austin, Texas. It's less meet cute and more a collision of unbearable awkwardness. So they're both kind of socially inept and don't know how to get along, but they end up really, really getting to know each other and I hope fall in love via text. It's very, very, YA romance. That's exactly what it feels like. So sometimes these are awesome and sometimes they annoy me. I don't know which way it's going, but I couldn't resist and I bought it. Finally, yeah, there's one more, but there's only one more. I bought The Ghostwriter by Julie Clark. This looks fascinating. Look at these. Look at the burnt. You see that? How cool is that? It's so cool. I didn't even look at the naked hardcover on this one. Just gray. It's just fine. But those sprayed edges are fascinating. But it is in June 1975, the year I was born. The Taylor family shatters in a single night when two teenage siblings are found dead in their own home. The only surviving sibling, Vincent, never shakes the whispers that he burned them to death. And he becomes this big famous writer. And he has a daughter who ends up being a ghostwriter. And no one knows that she is his daughter. I don't know why. I'm assuming I'll find out when I read it. But now he is asking her to ghostwrite his last book. Very interesting. After 50 years of silence, Vincent Taylor is finally ready to talk about what really happened that night in 1975. Confessions to Your Daughter. But it looks so cool. Look at that. I love it. I love it. I love it. And one of my friends on Goodreads just finished it. I saw when I was adding it in there and gave it a 4 stars. So I'll take it. I'm excited. So, a few more books and I shall be punished, but I wanted to make sure I earned the punishment. And I think I did with the 9 books. But that was a pretty successful weekend for me. What do you think? Is this what you thought a writer, editor, publisher, reader does for the weekend? Yeah, this was a pretty non-scheduled one for me. Believe it, even though I had a book launch for a friend and I had book club, this was a very loosely scheduled weekend. They get much worse than this, let me assure you. So this was kind of relaxing for me. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me for a little while. You ever want to go to a cafe and get some writing done? Let me know. I'm in. Yeah, please make sure to subscribe so you can get some more bookish content and like this video so I know whether you want to see more things like this. There are lots of things we go on adventures that I can share with you. We do have Multiverse coming up in October, so that will be a lot of fun. Lots of really, really cool videos. Lots and lots of writers. It is very author forward con. And so, my peoples will be there. Excellent. So thank you very much. I hope you have an amazing week, and I'll see you next time. Keep reading.